Hi, Thomas. Welcome back.
Thank you, Pamela. Always a pleasure. So I want to share a story, a very unique experience that I had, that an entire story occurred to me as I was awake. It was like a daydream, but a fully developed story. Um, and it's about a man that dies, passes on, and he's being interviewed by God. And the man obviously is pleading his case to God, why he should be accepted into heaven. I've been such a good father. I've been a good husband. I've been a good member of the church. I've been devoted in terms of my spiritual practices. I've given philanthropically. And he's going on, and he doesn't notice that the more he's pleading his case, the more bored God is getting. Till finally, God kind of says to himself, finally, he stops. And God just leans across the table and says to him, but tell me, how was the food? And then God goes on and says, how about those watermelons? I mean, are they unbelievable? And the grapefruits and the oranges and the mangoes and did you enjoy? How were they? And then he says, and how about that peach? And now he's not just talking to some man, he's talking to me because this was an experience that I had. He said, how about that peach? Remember you were swimming in the Denopolis swimming pool? I was about 12 years old, and there was a pool next door. They had a pool, we had a pool. We rarely went into their pool, but for some reason, I was in their pool, and the pool was under a peach tree, and a peach fell out of the tree into the pool. Now, this is a warm August afternoon, and this beautiful big peach just falls right into the pool in front of me. And I look at it, I pick it up and I look at it and I smell it, and it's ripe and it smells so luscious. And I bite into it and I think, it can't possibly get any better than this. And God says, do you remember that? And I thought about that a lot. I thought first how ironic it was because I've always had a reputation for loving food. My friends used to call me Duke, was a football nickname of mine. They called me Duke Claiborne because Clive Claiborne was a food critic for the New York Times. So I had that kind of reputation for food. I thought, well, only me, an Italian, loves food, would think God is as interested in the food and whether we appreciate it than anything else. But then I thought, he didn't say just, did you enjoy it or did you like it? He said, how about the food? And I thought, I wonder if part of that was how good a job did we do sharing the food? How good a job did we do making sure that everybody had enough to eat? It's funny that I'm telling this story now because I just finished 15 days of cooking breakfast for the conference that we just had. My team and I cooked 1,000, served 1,000 breakfasts in that period of time. So now I'm on the other side of preparing food. But I thought, I wonder if that wasn't part of it. Did we do a good job sharing the food, making sure everyone had enough to eat, and making sure that people could eat in peace? That if we did that, that would change everything. If our orientation was that, let's just make sure everybody has enough to eat. And for quite a while, I was involved in an organization called the Hunger Project, whose objective was the end of sustainable hunger on the planet. So this is just one of those examples of a relationship with God where He's talking to us all the time. He told me this whole story, and it's led me down a path of reflecting on life and what's really important in life, and are we giving back, and are we enjoying what we're being given? Food itself is just such an incredible blessing to be able to eat in peace and enjoy and savor the foods that we eat. So, a waking dream.
I just want to add to that
Yeah.
because I took it a different way. I took it as there are some people who are on a path, so they believe, of God. They're doing the best they can to be servants of God. And they're giving their life, so to speak, to God in everything they're doing. They're praying, or, I know you use decrees, mantras, blah, 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 try to serve humanity, etc. And I know people that their life is just that. And I took what you said as a message of you worked. And that's nice. Did you enjoy what I gave you in life?
Yes. Yes.
Balance? Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Did you
The
enjoy it?
balance. Balance.
That's very good. Did you enjoy it? I remember when I had this series of, I'll call them profound. For me, they were conversations with God. And I was this was when I lived up in Lake Placid, like 7, 8 years ago. And I was almost overwhelmed with gratitude. I never felt such a depth of appreciation for all of what we've been given, for all of what I've been given. And I would say to God, how could I give back to you? How could I show you how much I appreciate this? And the answer came back, enjoy it. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy every experience. Every one of them is a gift. Even the difficult ones are gifts. Just enjoy them, appreciate them, savor them, cherish them. And that's for me what this story is about. When it's about the food, but it's about enjoying life and appreciating it and not just letting it drift by. Yeah. Thank you, Pamela. It's always a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Same here.